Eternal Health, episode number 22.
You're listening to the Eternal Health Podcast, where we discuss God's great design for your life in body, mind, and spirit. Your host is Laura Rimmer, who's a plant-based nutritionist, author, speaker, and health coach. Looking for yoga tips or the latest protein shake recommendations? Sorry, you're in the wrong place. If you're ready for no-nonsense, multi-layered health expertise, drawing on evidence-based nutrition and biblical principles, welcome to Eternal Health. For show notes and to download your free 5-minute Optimum Health Scorecard, please visit laurarimmer.com. Enjoy the show.
Hi there, welcome back to Eternal Health, this week's episode of our podcast. I've had a really good week. I went to my friend's wedding at the weekend, which was lovely, absolutely lovely to see old friends and to see our good friends get married. And I really enjoyed singing in the band. And it was just a really wonderful weekend, a packed weekend. We were clearing up afterwards till midnight, and I was in the hall the night before till pretty much midnight, putting up decorations and things. But it was just a really wonderful weekend, and then spent some time with my dad and family, sister and her family for my dad's birthday as well. So it's been a really full weekend, and I wanted to bring you this podcast today. And this is a bit of an off-the-cuff podcast, and I also have my budgie in the background. I was going to put him outside, but he's too cute, and he won't make too much noise, so hopefully it might be just a nice little bit of background noise with him chortling away. And as I say that, he's shut up now. I think maybe he's a bit embarrassed. But anyway, this podcast today is probably going to be shorter than normal, and I just want to, at this point, after 20 odd episodes of the podcast, just point you to some really helpful free resources that are going to help you with your health. Because there's lots of free things out there, and just wanted to make you aware of them. So specifically some of my free resources, and also a couple of documentaries that are really going to help you embrace a more healthy lifestyle, and in particular a more plant-based diet for great health, for energy, for weight loss, for healing. So I'm going to point you to some resources. Now, the first one I want to direct you to is the one that at the end of our show, our little voiceover guy, Troy, points you to. But in case you haven't already received this and got the benefit from it, I just want to highlight it again. So I offer you an Optimum Health scorecard on my website. So if you go to my website, laurarimmer.com, that's LauraRimmer.com, then you will see that you're able to download a free copy of this Optimum Health scorecard. And basically, it's a set of 30 yes-no questions that will show you, give you a really clear, good picture as to where you're at with your health right now across the 3 different areas of body, your mind, and your spirit, because we've got 3 aspects to our nature. We're not just body, we're not just mind, and we're not just spirit. We are an integrated whole, and to miss out any one of those areas is to really do a disservice to your health. And you're always going to be trying to sit on a stool with only 2 legs if you're neglecting one of those 3 areas. So by downloading this free scorecard and answering the 30 simple yes-no questions, which will take you about 5 minutes, then you will see the area that you're strongest in, you'll see the area that you're weakest in, and it will show you exactly where you need to be thinking and where you need to be putting some attention. Now, these questions are very well formulated over my 10 years of coaching. This is really the key things in my experience, in my research, and with coaching hundreds of people. These are the key things that matter. Some things when it comes to our health doesn't matter. Do you have to be lifting weights every day of the week and running marathons to be healthy? No, you don't. But there's some key things that you do need to be doing, getting out in the fresh air, going for walks, that type of thing. Or if you can't go for a walk, just getting out in the fresh air. So it's going to give you a very clear picture of where you're at now, and then it will show you also some areas where you can make some small improvements. And I'm all about making small, steady improvements, week on week on week. I'm not all about just a massive change all at once, because I think it's unsustainable and it's too much of a shock for most people. So it's all about small wins, small little habit changes, adding in some more healthy foods, taking away some of the more unhealthy foods, little bit at a time, week on week, so that you can look back in 6 months, a year, and say, wow, actually, I've really made some improvements for the better here. But it's not felt like a massive change. It's not felt like sacrifice. It's not felt restrictive. It's not been, it's not had to take up too much time in my life. So that's the first resource, the Optimum Health Scorecard, which I use with my coaching clients, and I would estimate its value at 99 English pounds. So do go and get this for free and use it for your benefit. Okay, the next resource I'm going to point you to is on my other website, which is at alkalinediethealth.com. You can get your free 38-page plant-based alkaline diet recipe book. So if you're unfamiliar with the alkaline diet, then do go back and listen to my podcast episodes specifically about the alkaline diet and why a more plant-based diet is great for your health. But you can get this free 30 recipe book from my website, and this has been downloaded by around 50,000 people over the past 10 years, since 2008, and still going strong. So if you haven't got that already, then go and download your free PDF copy. It breaks down all the nutritional information in the recipes, and the recipes are pretty tasty and they're easy to transition into if you're used to eating a more kind of meat and dairy based diet. So again, that is at alkalinediethealth.com. Okay, the third free resource that I'm going to point you to is my Tame Your Toxins 5-day health challenge. And we've just started day 1 of this round of the challenge on our Facebook group. So what is the challenge? Well, basically for 5 days straight, so starting today, Monday the 26th of February 2018, and I will be running these again in the future. For 5 days straight, I send you a daily encouragement email and with some training on how to detoxify your diet, your life, and your health. So we've got a free private Facebook group, and currently there's over 900 members in that group and growing by about 150 members per week. So it's really popular. And every day I bring a live video to you, live training in Facebook for about 20 to 30 minutes, and train you in how to detoxify your water, how to detoxify your foods and drinks in your home. So we uncover the hidden toxins in your food, drink, and within your home environment, and how to easily switch them up for better health, for weight loss, for healing, for more energy. We look at the foods to restore your gut health and flat stomach, because so many people struggle with their gut and want gut repair and want to get rid of bloating and IBS and chronic fatigue and thyroid issues and all of those things, inflammation things, immunity things, most diseases, to be honest. And this is a well-known quote from doctors, that disease starts in the gut or in the colon. So that's going to be a focus, looking at foods to restore your gut health and a flat stomach. We also tackle sugar and sweeteners. So what kind of sugar should we be avoiding? What kind of sweeteners should we be avoiding? Are any sugar and sweeteners good? Quick hint, yes, some are okay, and I'm going to be going through exactly the ones which are good and the ones which we should avoid. I talked today about the truth about carbs and the keto diet, why the keto diet is not all it's cracked up to be, and it's actually very dangerous. So you can go and listen to today's training, which is in the Facebook group, ready for you to watch on replay. And I talk about the best blood, liver, kidney and colon cleansing detox drink. So I'm going to be bringing you a really easy detoxifying drink later on in the week in the training, and a whole lot more. So it's a very interactive group. We've got loads of comments. There's free PDF downloads in there. You'll get a free Tame Your Toxins checklist. And as I say, I'm doing live training in the Facebook group every day this week. And if you're not on Facebook, that's fine. You'll get a free email with the training every morning at 9 a.m. GMT as well. So you can go and join the Tame Your Toxins 5-day health challenge. Follow along. It's not too late to join, even if we're in the middle of the week. And if you're listening to this later on, maybe it's March or April or May or another time, go and join anyway, because I will be rerunning this. I'll be rerunning it throughout the year. So you can go to laurarimmer.com/TYT. That's laurarimmer.com/TYT for Tame Your Toxins, and you'll get your free checklist, access to the group, and the live training there. Okay, the fourth free resource that I want to give you is the final one from me, and this is a free coaching consultation call. Now, this is really for people who are serious about making some changes with their health. So if you're really struggling with a health issue, if you're determined that you want more energy, you want to lose weight and keep it off for good, if you want a more kind of bespoke meal plan and more concentrated support and accountability and motivation, that kind of stuff, then book a free call with me, a free coaching consultation call, which will be about 40 to 45 minutes. You and I will get on the phone together or on Skype. I typically do my coaching on Skype, and we will connect, and we'll explore exactly where you are right now with your health and diet, what you want to achieve, and we'll make a plan. By the end of the call, we'll have made a plan to get you there, and maybe I'll be able to help you, but if I can, I will point you to some resources that will be able to help you. So yeah, if you're serious about making some positive changes with your diet and health, then do book a free call with me. So again, you can go to laurarimmer.com/call, CALL. So it's laurarimmer.com/call to book your free 45-minute consultation call with me. You'll be directed to my online calendar. So you simply choose your time zone, and then you'll see all my availability over the next few days and the next week to book your call in, and then you'll get a reminder, and we will connect on the phone, and you'll speak to me one-to-one. These coaching calls book up very quickly. Obviously my time is limited, so I don't do a whole lot of them. So if you'd like to book one, then I would say do it ASAP. And I'd love to connect with you and help you formulate a plan for improving your diet and health. And then the final fifth resource is a lecture / documentary on YouTube that's available currently for free, and it's by one of my favourite doctors, Dr Neal Barnard of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, and Neal very kindly wrote the foreword to my book, The Alkaline 5 Diet. This guy is sharp as a tack, he's in great shape. So he's someone who, walks the walk as well as talking the talk. He's about 65, I think, and looks young, really sharp, lean, and super smart. But also over and above that, the reason why I've chosen him, there's lots of doctors who I really like and could refer you to, but his message is simple, it makes a lot of sense, he's witty and funny, and you won't feel like you're a total failure with your diet and health when you listen to Neal Barnard. It'll make a lot of sense, and he actually really motivates you to make some small changes. So this documentary, it's a lecture really, it's a lecture. It's called Breaking the Food Seduction by Neal Barnard, and it's on YouTube. It's about an hour, so it's not dry, it's not really, really long. It's really engaging, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And it shows us how foods can be as addictive as any other illicit drug, and why it's so hard to resist the temptation of junk foods. And he shows us how we can overcome those. So a really good documentary. This is going to give you a good grounding in why a more plant-based, more alkaline forming diet is really the way to go, and how you can make some small changes from wherever you are with your diet and health right now for the better. So I will leave a link to that in the show notes. So if you go to laurarimmer.com/EH022, then I will link to that. And indeed, I will link to all of the resources that I've mentioned here. So let's do a recap. So the first free resource, is your Optimum Health Scorecard that you can get from my website. Your second free resource is a 38-page alkaline diet recipe book that you can get from my alkaline diet website as well, alkalinediethealth.com. The third resource is a more interactive training. It's a 5-day Tame Your Toxins health challenge that is done on Facebook live videos every day in our group with 900 people. And also I send out email messages to help you and train you. So you can sign up for that. We're currently on day 1 as I record this of our new challenge, and it's going really well. Lots of interaction, lots of encouragement from other people in the group, and daily live trainings with me. So do join that. And if you think, yeah, I absolutely want to make some positive changes, I just want you to help me, or I want you to, I really, really want to speak to you and talk this over and come up with a plan, then book a free call with me, a free 45-minute consultation call with me, which can be done via my website as well. And then the 5th free resource is the lecture by Dr Neal Barnard, Breaking the Food Seduction, which is available for free currently on YouTube. And yeah, it's a really great lecture. He's an engaging speaker, quite witty, and will talk a lot of sense about diet and health that will hopefully motivate you to make some positive changes. So I'm going to round off today's podcast with a really uplifting psalm. It's Psalm 8, and I've chosen this because it's just so uplifting, and I've had a really encouraging weekend, and just to see the work that God is doing in my life and my friend's life and people I know is just so encouraging. And so this psalm is just a psalm of praise, really. So it's Psalm 8. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of babies and infants, you have established strength because of your foes, to still the enemy and the avenger. When I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have set in place, what is man that you are mindful of him, and the son of man that you care for him? Yet you have made him a little lower than the heavenly beings, and crowned him with glory and honour. You have given him dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and also the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, and the fish of the sea, whatever passes along the paths of the seas. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Thank you very much for listening to today's episode of Eternal Health. I hope to see you in our Facebook group for the interactive Tame Your Toxins challenge this week, and to see you access the free resources that I mentioned. So until next time, I look forward to speaking to you again. Have a good week, and speak to you soon on Eternal Health. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to the Eternal Health Podcast. Go to laurarimmer.com to download your free Optimum Health Scorecard and find out your current health score, plus tips, coaching, and training on how to get slim, healed, and energized. Remember to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, and we'll catch you next time on Eternal Health.